nag-trigger sa akin kaya sumali ako sa e-trike pangkabuhayan. Other than to support my wife, is nakita ko na malaki ang impact talaga sa community ng e-trike pangkabuhayan.
In e-trikes kasi, we can cater those situations, those cases ng mga PWDs nila. Hindi naman natin nilalahat na we can offer the e-trikes in all PWDs, di ba?
Hey, I'm Al, and this is the Paglalayag podcast. I'm using this podcast to showcase what's going on around me in the clean tech and hardware space dito sa Filipinas. These next few episodes will introduce you to some high-powered social and technology entrepreneurs and Balik scientists. While this is a business channel, I'm mostly going to keep things at a personal level and avoid talking too much about numbers. I hope you will find this cast of characters as impressive and inspiring as I do. So, tuloy-tuloy lang. Let's get into it. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so welcome to Paglalayag. I'm Al. Today I'm here with Afnan and Sai of e-trike Pangkabuhayan. E-trike Pangkabuhayan is a social enterprise seeking to upgrade the SICADs, Maguindanaoan for pedicabs, to solar and electric in Cotabato City. So welcome and thank you for joining me today. Maybe you could start by just describing a little bit about e-trike Pangkabuhayan.
So, e-trike Pangkabuhayan started from SICAD Pangkabuhayan, a social enterprise established way back 2019. So, nag-join ako sa isang grant ng isang NGO. Nag-grant ako last year 2020. A small grant lang. And then, yung grant na yon yung naging capital to produce a prototype of the SICAD Pangkabuhayan's model. Now, we wanted to upgrade the manual SICAD in Cotabato City. So, gusto namin siyang gawing somewhat modernized and somewhat eco-friendly. Nag-come up kami ng team ko ng idea na why not instead of sustaining the old features of the SICAD, why not gawin natin siyang electric trike na. At the same time, yung roof niya is may nakadikit na solar panel to produce a sustainable or a renewable energy for the e-trike. SICAD Pangkabuhayan also applied a rent-to-own system, rent-to-own scheme for the beneficiaries. Technically, we are calling our customers beneficiaries because we're awarding the SICAD after they pay the amount of the SICAD itself. And then, yun na yung parang magiging pang-sustento nila sa livelihood nila. Because in Cotabato City, a lot of SICAD drivers are renting their SICADs for years, even a decade. So, parang walang security yung ownership nila doon sa SICAD na nirerentahan nila. So, isa yun sa parang problem na gustong i-address ni e-trikes Pangkabuhayan is to have a security of ownership doon sa mga SICAD drivers natin. At the same time, they're also promoting the city development to have a eco-friendly and environmental sustainability dun sa project natin.
And another thing, sir, why we need to upgrade from manual SICAD to electric one. Because, sir, previously, one of our beneficiaries sa SICAD Pangkabuhayan is, if I'm not mistaken, 56 years old?
76
years old. So, kung titingnan natin, sir, yung sa previously sa SICAD, dahil matanda na siya, di na siya ganun physically fit, challenge sa kanya yung paghahanap buhay or yung to earn for his family. So, what if i-convert natin to electric? One of our triggering point is when we visited in Davao City, may nakita kaming ganun ang gamit nila.
PWD pa.
Yes, PWD dahil person with disabilities rin siya, no? Yes po. Then, what if we initiate din na yung ganung sistema ng transportation is i-apply rin namin sa community ng Cotabato City. So that's the triggering point. And another thing, sir, is we want to expand the age range na pwedeng gumamit ng vehicle. Because if we see the SICAD only, SICAD or the pedicab has a range of as much as possible you are physically fit, or you must not be a PWD. While in electrical version is they can use it in certain large range of age. At the same time, the PWD can also see it as a source of income.
Yes, others actually are not in favor that e-trikes can use by our PWDs. But on our side kasi, if the PWD has the capability to use the e-trikes, kumpleto naman yung mga kamay niya, or they are comfortable or they are confident to use the e-trikes, then why not, diba? Let's give them a chance not to feel that they are person with disabilities. A lot of PWDs actually in Cotabato City is parang nanglilimos lang sa gilid ng kalsada, and then kaya naman nila kaya nilang magtrabaho, may dalawa silang kamay, and siguro yung iba is paa na lang yung parang pinoproblema nila. In e-trikes kasi, we can cater those situations, those cases ng mga PWDs nila. Hindi naman natin nila lahat na we can offer the e-trikes in all PWDs, diba? Selected lang. At least, we have a community project that can also feel them na belong sila dun sa community natin. And they can live normally, na wala silang parang hindi nila pinoproblema yung livelihood nila, kasi they can provide with their own. So yun po.
Nice. So, is this your first foray into entrepreneurship, social entrepreneurship, doing projects like this?
On my part, no. I actually engaged in social entrepreneurship since 2018. So a lot of enterprises that I handled since then. More on community projects talaga, like yung sa mga weavings or product development ng mga weavers natin na nasa liblib na, or hindi na sila accessible doon sa city. So yun po, ang ginagawa is to develop their products, and then ito, e-trikes pangkabuhayan. Yung parang nakikita namin talaga na gusto naming i-pursue kasi capable talaga siya, at saka may potential yung project to help the Cotabato City.
How about for you?
Actually, this is my first time in engaging social enterprise. Even though may idea ko how social enterprise works, but generally, in terms of technical skills, wala po ko noon. Kasi since 2017, I'm working sa field ng IT. So more on web developing, system developer. So more on dyan ako na part. So Mrs. Afnan, my wife, parang siya yung nag-push sa akin, or parang na-encourage niya ako to connect myself in social enterprise to help the community. Even though wala akong experience, pero in my willingness na to help the communities, andun pa rin.
Nice. And just like sort of at a personal level, what would you say like drove you to do this? What's your motivation behind this?
Personally, ang nagiging parang inspiration or motivation namin to do this is we saw the situation on the ground. We met a lot of persons and even relatives namin na they need livelihood na hindi nila nakukuha in office works kasi nga minsan is lack of education or lack of experience. So we wanted to open a project to community that also offers them to use their skills and ability to do their livelihoods. And at the same time, since then kasi syempre laki rin kami sa hirap. Alam namin kasi, nakita namin yung ibang situation ng nasa community namin. So, parang yun yung nagiging hugot, yun yung nagiging motivation namin para tumulong sa community. Well, our projects kasi, even especially the e-trikes, is not a business concept. So, since ang target namin is to help the community, kaya din siya rent-to-own kasi para makatulong talaga sa community and mas malaki yung maging impact ng project. So, we're not on a profit-based advocacies.
For me, isa sa trigger point, nag-start ako, siguro ikuha ko lang history ko during my younger days. Nag-start ako sa pambabasura, collecting the garbage. Na-try ko magtrabaho ng ganun para kumita lang ng pakunti-kunti at may mabibili ko yung gusto ko. Nag-start ako doon. Then, actually naging sikat driver din ako or pedicab driver. So, alam ko gaano kahirap yung pagiging sikat driver. Then, another point doon is yung sa sikat, meron akong pinsan na during the days, nagsisikad siya. So, nasa mainit na environment siya dahil nagsisikad nga siya. Yun yung isa sa mga naging dahilan kung bakit nagka-develop siya ng sakit niya sa lungs. So, isa yun siya nag-trigger sa akin kaya sumali ako sa e-trike pangkabuhayan. Other than to support my wife, is nakita ko na malaki ang impact talaga sa community ng e-trike pangkabuhayan. So, yun yung mga activation ko or yun yung mga history ko bakit pinupush namin social enterprise dahil not all Filipino is capable of doing that. If Philippines is a third-rate country, if I'm not mistaken po, is ang Mindanao po is siguro nasa second or third level naman siya within Philippines po. So, we're hoping na kami po yung mga triggering point especially sa mga youth na to discover themselves na paano rin sila makakatulong sa kanilang community.
Okay, cool. So, I think especially you will appreciate that entrepreneurship can be full. It's like a bit of an emotional roller coaster.
Yes.
So, do you want to share any stories about maybe some of the high points? In the weaving, maybe, for example.
Okay. On the weaving side, I just want to share, especially yung sa beneficiary ko, sa Nara, Sultan Kudarat, Maguindanao. Maguindanao is one of the province in under BARM, or Bangsamoro Autonomous in Muslim Mindanao. So, before I met them, wala talaga silang nabibenta or kung may mga nabibenta sila is more on credit, inuutang sa kanila. Ngayon, nung nagkaroon ng initiative, how to help them market their products, market in social media and even outside the Mindanao. So, parang doon sila nagkaroon ng malaking sales. And then, nag-start na rin silang ma-inspire and engage sa other activities ng government. Especially nung nag-conduct kami ng training sa Cotabato City. So, may Inaul Weaver, actually, that was her first time to engage in a training like that. So, it's actually giving them a opportunity not only for the funds or for their livelihood, but also self-growth and self-development, skills development na pwede nilang makuha outside their home.
Do you want to share or anything come to mind for you?
I think that in terms of social kasi, social
High points.
Hindi pa ako ganun ka-experience sa social enterprise kaya hindi ko masyadong na-expand yung aking sagot. But hoping through e-trike pangkabuhayan is especially dahil challenging masyado sa aming area yung geographic area niya dahil some are from high mountain, some are from tabi ng ilog, near the river. We're hoping na through e-trike is matitrigger din namin yung ibang community member namin na makilahok sa ganitong klaseng program.
Like computer programming?
Yes po.
Okay.
To help the actually, before you can help your community, you can help yourself first. Then after that, you can help the community. So, that's one of our objective po is matrigger namin yung individual sa aming community na to improve the local product. Kasi usually, ang titingnan kasi nila ay kung ano lang nakikita sa social media. Hindi nila titingnan ano yung available sa kanilang local market na pwede nilang i-develop at the same time pwede nilang magiging source of income.
Thanks. How about low points?
Low
Have the highs and the lows. How about the lows?
My low points as an entrepreneur is having not monitored the enterprise. The Sikat Pang Kabuhayan started one prototype way back 2021. We released that prototype way back 2021. So ngayon, ang nangyari, nung na-award na yung Sikat doon sa beneficiary, na-lost contact na rin kami, lost monitor na rin kami doon sa beneficiary. So, I considered it as my low points kasi parang I also consider it as failure on my side as entrepreneur. So, kaya bumabawi kami ngayon together with my partner. Alam ko kasi pag may team ka, mas malaki yung magagawa ninyo. Mas marami kayong magagawa.
You have any?
Low points, actually wala pa.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Haven't got to that part of the roller coaster. Coming soon.
Coming soon. And hoping that low points will become my experience that can make me grow more.
Yeah. Sure. So, okay, for the next one, I've got two quotes. So, first is Kissinger. Kissinger said that if you don't know where you're going, every road will get you nowhere.
Yes.
And then Confucius said, roads were made for journeys, not destinations. What do you think?
Yeah. I like the first one.
Okay.
Actually, gusto ko yung second. See, it's just parang point niya is this is not the end. This is just a part of journey.
So the first one actually, you as entrepreneurs, you have to set your goals to see where we are going. That's it.
Cool. And do you have a destination in mind? What does success look like for you?
Success looks like for us is seeing our beneficiaries with our e-trikes. We can consider that our e-trikes is successful when we produce, I think, more than 10 e-trikes, and we can see the e-trikes existing also in Cotabato City 5 years from now.
Anything to add?
I-add ko lang yung sinabi ni Ma'am. Actually, nakikita ko rin na ang successful ni e-trike is ma-introduce niya yung eco-friendly and renewable energy sa kanilang buhay. Dahil even though in our community kasi is more on greenery, such as trees, but that doesn't mean na wala dapat initiative na to conserve the environment. So ang akin is magiging successful si e-trike. Other than that, makapamigay kami or marami kami beneficiary is ma-introduce din namin na magiging impact kami na papasukin nila ang eco-friendly sa kanilang buhay.
Very nice. Well, that's it. So thank you very much for your time. And this has been Paglalayag. Tuloy lang.
Thank you.